The same has been happening in the UK with members of the Tories defecting to Nigel Farage's Reform Party. I think there's been 4 who have defected, including just over the last couple of days, the former Shadow Minister for Foreign Affairs. That's Andrew Rosendell, who's moved from the Tories to Reform. He's a Thatcherite, and he says he's come to the point where he has simply had to put his country before his party. He's been a member of the Tories since he was 14 years old, but now has decided, even as Shadow Minister of Foreign Affairs, can't afford to be with the Tories anymore. They're not the future for the UK, and he's moved to Reform. This only strengthens Nigel Farage's claim on the on 10 Downing Street, doesn't it?
And Robert Jenrick as well, who was a former cabinet member in the Tory government, the previous Tory government under Rishi Sunak, who interestingly told Camilla Tominey from the Telegraph that he would never defect just a week before he did. And it does annoy me a bit when people do this, because I kind of feel like if you've been elected by the public on the banner of running for a party, they elected a Tory, and so they expect a Tory to represent them, and there's an element of, you know, dance with the one what brung ya. And I feel it's a bit unfair to be moving around between terms. But much like Barnaby Joyce, in his decision to leave and go to One Nation, they are making these decisions because they think they have to go where they can be the most effective. And clearly, if you want to be an effective member of a Conservative party in the UK at the moment, Reform seems to be the place to be. So you can wholly understand why they would move over.
Yeah, and Reform could do really, really well.
Absolutely.
In a way that One Nation can't possibly.
Well, because they've got a first-past-the-post system. So
the UK, obviously, as most people will know, have a first-past-the-post system and also a voluntary system. You do not have to go out and pick up your sausage and cast a vote, or at least do a, you know, scribble on the ballot in the UK. And that means that if you are very disillusioned with Keir Starmer and very disillusioned with the Tory party, and I reckon that is a huge number of Britons, you can just stay home.
Yep.
Just stay home, have fish and chips, eat your shark. And if you're really emboldened and passionate about reform, and you think this is our big chance, you can get out and you can vote, and that will have devastating consequences, because the other 2 parties can't effectively team up to go over the top of you. So you just got to get more votes. You don't have to get the most votes. You don't have to get the majority of votes. You just have to get more votes than anyone else. It's like that old joke about, you know, Timmy and Billy, are running from a lion that's chasing them. And Billy says, "Timmy, what are you doing? You know, we're never going to outrun the lion." And Timmy says, "I'm not trying to outrun the lion. I'm just trying to outrun you." And that's all that Reform has to do.
A couple of things to get through very quickly before we get to the break. I just want to show you again, we talked last week about these anti-ICE freaks in the US. Take a look at this. This is ICE agents trying to arrest a sex offender and being impeded.
We're here to arrest a child sex offender. And you guys are out here honking.
Oh, we're not. No, we're pressing. No, we're not.
That vehicle right there is honking and impeding our investigations while we're trying to arrest a child sex offender. That's who you guys are protecting. Insane.
Well done. That's in Minnesota. And also in Minnesota, people who are coming out to protest and try and stop these ICE agents, they're carrying around rifles.
You live in the neighborhood?
Yep, this is my block, this is my area. I don't go into other people's neighborhoods and try and intimidate them. I protect my people.
Are you giving out your name?
No, I'm okay with that. Our neighborhood's showing up.
You guys had a lot of people out here, right?
At least 30 or more, 40 or 50.
That's pretty good for a quick turnout.
For goodness sake. And meanwhile, they're going after people they think are ICE agents, but are not.